What was supposed to be a simple side quest has become this massive undertaking. But I still want to find out how to unlock these memories, and I'm hoping... You know what? Let's change. What do I got? Drac and Vetra? Let's change it to... Okay, there we go. Let's change it to... Jal. Yeah, might as well. Now, I read the Game Informer review of this game, and I can't argue with any of the points they made. They said that it was... They said, like I was saying, how the crewmates were not as memorable as the original ones. But then again, as I've said, the original ones carry over 3 games, so it's hard to really say, of course, they're going to be more memorable. I mean, when I first played Mass Effect, the only characters that I really cared about were the ones I could romance, and their personalities really didn't flesh out until, like, the second and third ones. Like, Garrus was just this tightly wound dude that kept asking about concepts of ideologies and shit. Rex was just your typical, you know, old man. They did mention that Drac and Jal are the standout characters, which they are. But, you know, like, the characters didn't really flesh themselves out till Mass Effect 2. They started really making the character driven. And the characters were great. You know, then Garrus got a sense of humor, you know, stuff like that. Tali was sweet and innocent. Alright, so where is this thing? We just gotta find this bitch. That's Bekker. Get your shit together, will you? It's Bekker. Wow, she's all the way out there. What the fuck is wrong with her? Alright, I don't really have a road that I can... Well, let's fast travel here. This way we can just kind of go straight. And then we're talking about the glitches again. I cannot argue the glitches are horrible. They drive me nuts. Lag on the multiplayer, absolutely. It's crashed a bunch of times. Way too many glitches. Loading time I don't really think about because all these new gen games take forever to load, so that doesn't really bother me. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What's funny?
Just remembering a joke, I know. You won't get it.
Try. I want to learn.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Incompetently, an L-core.
That's terrible. I'm going to assume explaining wouldn't help.
Oh, man. I've played these games way too many times. That's why I think that joke is hilarious.
We've got targets!
No, we don't. L-Core, they were a race of lumbering monster types that would, since they talked monotone, that's that voice I always go when I go, salvage. There was an L-Core on Omega named Harriet who used to sell you salvage, and so they talk in a monotone manner, and because they can't show any personality, what they do is they explain to you, they describe to you how they're feeling before. So if they were to say something sarcastically, they would say, you know, my old sarcasm, that was, yeah, you can go jump off a bridge or something, you know, like they would, that's how they would talk, so that's why. Why is this not going up this hill? But like I said, the review was dead on in the sense that they were also talking about like, the Angara, the species that are on this cluster and everything, are not much deviant from the beings of other cultures and planets and everything that we've gotten used to. Which, again, I was saying, there's got to be more than just Ket and Angara. But apparently there aren't. There isn't anything more than Ket and Angara. But they did say that if you take on even what you think to be the most mundane tasks, that it comes out with an incredible payoff. So... I mean, there are a lot of things that they make a second one they're going to have to improve on. You got to remember, the first one was something we've never seen before. So, the first one could play slowly. This one does not play slowly. The first one could play slowly, and as I've said, the characters on your team didn't really flesh themselves out anywhere near as well as these have fleshed themselves out. So if they continue, first they gotta get some updates so it doesn't crash or get as funky as it does. But that won't matter, because that's just the way BioWare does things. But if they make more of these, which they probably will, you know, having returning characters and hearing, I don't want to say complaints, but hearing about what improvements could be made, critiques, would be really beneficial. Where the fuck did this bitch go? Because I really like the way they made this game. I'm not trying to rush through it. I'm sort of trying to get to the end, just because this is now going on to 80 parts, and I've got a bunch of other things I want to do.
Near the location of the shuttle, stolen by Ruth Bekker.
So...
Alright, be careful and stay away from Ruth when we find her. I'll handle this. Sam can make sure I'm safe, but you're all at risk.
Stay away from Bekker. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, I read the medical brief.
That wasn't a soft landing.
Seen worse.
This is Ruth Bekker. Shuttle's crashed. I think I'm in stage 3 of TH314. The virus was dormant. I don't understand. Can't let anyone near me. I'm going to set the warning buoys and rig the shuttle to blow. I'm scared. I'm alone, but I can't take the risk. I'm so sorry. Who's there? No, wait, stay away from me, you can't!
Shit. Somebody found her. Took her, maybe.
Then it's possible the illness is spreading.
At least she knows she's got a problem. I don't know, should I take the Nomad? Yeah, as I've said, they gave it... I don't give like number reviews, but if I had to give it a number, I would give it about 8.5. Because I think a lot of the things that they've done can really work out. They just got to be improved on. And the game itself is a good game. I mean, I'm still playing it. And I intend to play it often. And the combat system. The combat system is the best out of all of them. No doubt. Although they did say what I was saying, that the 3 powers just seem so limiting. Even though you can keep switching them. You could switch them during a battle. It's still... I'm used to opening up a radio window and just picking whatever the hell I feel like. And being... Especially if you're like getting to level 80 and you've got, you know, like 15, 20 powers that you can use that all could benefit each other one way or another. You know, to me that's like... It would be hard to really be able to cycle through, the tech ones, you know, during a battle. But at the same time, I just wish that there was a way that you could have like 6 or 7, stop off about 6 or 7 abilities that you can use. So if you do max out Soldier like I'm doing or something like that, you can use all of them as opposed to have to choose. And somebody else mentioned that they didn't like the fact that they got rid of Warp, which is true. Warp was kind of like a poisonous effect. Did incredible amounts of biotic explosions. But I did say that I like the biotic shield though. That thing is great. Otherwise known as Backlash.
Judging from the area and the beacon, I'm guessing they're not friendly.
Roka. They view all aliens as invaders, and me as a traitor for associating with you.
Negotiation not a possibility then, huh?
They will shoot to kill the instant they see you.
That should be fun. I do like the fact that you have to wait till level 80 to max out a weapon. Because that's a good way of making it so that you're not way overly powerful. Like you have rank 10 weapons when you're at level like 25 or so. I like that. I like how weapons. I like how weapons kind of level up with you.
Stop them! They must not interfere!
You guys don't even have shields. Oh, look at that headshot.
That's the last of them.
But like they were also saying that this game with the combat system is a lot more advanced in the sense that originally it was you run in a room, all your enemies would be in front of you, and you just had to stick to cover and everything. Whereas this one you got to move around more because they come at you from all angles, baby.
Locked.
Alright, what am I supposed to do there? Bah. Ooh.
The research is sound, Pathfinder. The Angara truly are immune to TH314.
Let Harry know when we get back. Maybe this will help with a cure or a vaccine.
Look at all that research data. They said the crafting system was a waste of time. In a way, it could be construed as that, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it because you can easily... It sort of not forces you, but it inspires you to scan everything, which is an aspect we never had before in Mass Effect.
Angara are immune. Well, that's a relief.
A considerable one. I would worry more about the Roka now.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Whoa, that was weird. See, another bug.
Stay back, or I kill it.
No, I have TH314. I'm contagious. Don't come near me.
Quiet. Human. Let me go, or this one dies.
I see an Angara, but all I hear is Ket.
Quiet! You know nothing. Your people and the Ket are all invaders. The Roka will kill you all.
You can't let him go. I think he has a sample of the virus. Just shoot him.
You have a choice, human. Save this woman, or try to stop me.
Sam, scan him. Does he have a sample of the virus?
Affirmative. However, it is badly degraded, possibly beyond use.
Let me go. Now.
You can go. But you put even a scratch on her and you're dead.
You're a fool, human.
Stay away, please. Stay away. I don't want to make you sick.
Ruth, it's okay. You can't infect me.
But I'm in stage 3. I know I am. I don't understand. How?
It's complicated and we don't have time. Come on. Let's get you back in the stasis pod.
Finding a cure might take centuries. Charlie will be dead by then.
We'll stuff Charlie in a pod too. It'll be fine.
I hadn't thought of that. Okay then. Thank you.
Suvi, there's the stasis pod here ready for pickup. Follow proper decontamination procedures.
You found her. Is she okay?
All wrapped up and ready to go. Maybe we'll find a cure for her someday.
I hope so.
Alright, so that's done. Am I on level 40? I'm on level 46. Well, now that we took care of that, I have to admit, for an older woman, I'd fuck the shit out of her. Anyway, so now that we took care of that, let's get back to the Nexus, and let's go... let's go take care of the main storyline. They also mentioned that the main villain wasn't really too much of a main villain in terms of it really didn't have any airtime, but again, it's Mass Effect. The only one that really had any airtime in Mass Effect was Saren. I mean, I guess you could say the Elusive Man, but that was kind of weird. You can't really say the Reapers, because you never saw the Reapers until they started invading, so... Like, Saren was really the only one that kind of maintained the semblance of threat over the universe and everything. Again, if you look, you got to get into this. You're either into it as a Mass Effect fan or you're not. And I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. So, because again, I grew up with these shitty old... It's one of the reasons why I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan. I grew up with these shitty old role-playing games, and I'm a role-playing game type. And I grew up with these shitty role-playing games that were slow combat, slow development.
Email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Characters didn't really have their own concepts. Acknowledged. You know, you didn't have romances, you didn't have... What do you got for me, Pac? Nothing, huh? You didn't have romances, you didn't have the opportunity to really build your character however you wanted. This is what I grew up with. So when I started playing Mass Effect, and I saw consequences for my actions and shit, and romances and all that, I was like, holy shit, what is this? Some people might not have gotten that effect. No pun intended. Yeah. Yeah. You fucking suck, Kilo. Like, you really suck. Like, you can't get anything done. I have to give you some of the... Like, Lima's gonna get up to you. I really want to do a... I really want to do a gold. Stealthy. You better get this one done. Alright, do I have any rewards? I have a lot of rewards. Oh, I've got a Revenant. I've had a Revenant. So like I said, with Fire Emblem, one of the reasons why I love Fire Emblem, besides the fact that it was turn-based, but a turn-based that I can enjoy, and it made more sense about critical strikes and shit like that, and percentage of critical strikes and shit like that. The fact that you can start, when they were doing more exclusively the coupling up of people and romances and shit, and the sucking of cock and all that, when they were making that more exclusive, it was, oh shit, this is awesome. You know, on top of the fact that the storylines are usually great, and, you know, the maps are fun and interesting and challenging and shit. You know, like, all that stuff made it better. Do I want to recruit somebody else? Yeah, fine. Zulu. Motherfucker. Alright, so let's go to a bronze. Let's get your feet wet. You have a... good enough.
At your terminal, Pathfinder.
I already read it. Shut up. A, B, P. I have 3 rewards. Collect them. Milky Way, minerals, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Where the hell is Cora? Cora. I think I want to buy... Well, I want to sell my... No, I don't want to do that. I want to sell my shit. Alright, Black Widow 6, Piranha 6, Cobra, Omniblade, blah, 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 blah. I'll sell that. I'll sell that. I still haven't put that armor on. They also complained in the review that you didn't have a chance to change armor and shit on the fly, which you could before. Anyway, that bothers me too. And weapons as well. There's old Gil. I'm dancing. But Cora usually is down here. And she's not. And Jaw won't talk because of a bug. Where the hell is Cora? Was she in my room or something? I haven't been there in a while. It's a possibility. She's not here. She ain't here either. But Drac is fucking amazing. Whether or not you like all the other characters, Drac is fucking amazing. There you are.
Ryder?
You got nothing for me. Never mind.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Like, there's no... There's nothing happening here. I'm probably going to be a single guy at the end of this. Probably. Yeah, I haven't looked. You know, fucking Sam, seriously.
Hello, Scott.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Dude, I have found every one.
Nothing more.
Unlock my fucking... Hey, my pie jack's over here. What's up, kid?
Be careful around the ship, okay?
Makes you wish for a tail that lets you hang upside down. Oh, maybe that's just me.
Nah, I don't think I have anything... Well, yeah, let me look at this. That's not bad. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to the Nexus. And the person that was reviewing it said that they played this for like 60 hours. I mean, it's a huge game. It's
Now orbiting Kadara.
huge game. Alright. So let's see where this takes us. I would also like to see what all these little decisions I've made, how they affect subsequent games, if they will affect subsequent games. I think that with this game, they're really building something up. Like, that's what I think is going on.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative requires
What's this? Well, I might as well. I should have done that before. There you go, Dutch.
You're back. People happen when you work at a bar.
Got you there, Dutch.
I'll have to get used to you too, I guess. Fine. You can be a regular. What's your name?
Scott.
I'm Dutch. That's Anan over there. Be careful. The snark is strong with that one.
I'll be careful.
I was being careful. Look where it got me.
A station bartender with people offering help all the time.
They just want free drinks.
That too.
You'd think people would reconsider picking on the guy making the drinks, but no. Speaking of, wanna try this one? I'm going to call it the Tall Moose.
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
Alright. Well, we could do that, but we're not going to. We are going to go to the people that run the show. And we are going... What's going to happen is I'm going to stream this and I'm going to do like every quest. And I'm going to find out things that I didn't know before and I'm going to be like, fuck, I should have done that.
First child born to a Milky Way species in humans. The healthy human baby born on a shuttle in space is a welcome bit of good news. There's so many love. I'm born. This is HNS.
My goodness, that leaf blower's loud.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Ryder made a sentimental choice saving those Krogan. He looked at them and thought of you.
Ryder's his own person. Just admit you don't like Krogan.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
It's true. I had to leave some Solarians behind, Director Tan. I'm sorry about that.
Noted. Though it is good to see Arch Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Yet I have to question what we've gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
This is how we beat them. The Archon doesn't know how to bring Meridian online. He can't control the technology. I can.
Vaults, maybe. We don't know if Meridian works the same way. And attacking the Ket, only to find out you're wrong?
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I like you, Ryder. I really do. But I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
And so will I.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
We hear you loud and clear.
Good. That will be all.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your sister is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
Oh, shit. Sara! Sara! It's actually Sara, but whatever. Can we bring her on the missions? I doubt it, right? Well, you never know. You never know. That would be interesting. Then you can build her up too.
Sara.
Scott.
Of course I'm gonna hug my sister.
Bring it here. Man, it's good to finally see you.
It's good to see anything. I was starting to think I'd never wake up.
Well, I sure missed having you around. We've hit a few rough patches along the way.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when Dad died.
There's nothing anyone could have done. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. It gave me time to let it sink in. I'll miss him. But I also know he'd be the first to say, get over it, and get on with it already.
Oh, there's been plenty of that.
So I hear, Mr. Pathfinder.
Not by choice.
From the sounds of it, you're going to need all the help you can get.
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss. That stubborn skull of yours needs a chance to heal.
Says who?
The Pathfinder, that's who. Time to rest up. That's an order, Specialist Rider.
Yes, sir. Pathfinder, sir. Oh, who are we kidding? I saw you eat your own boogers when you were 6.
If you two want to catch up some more, that's fine, but no getting out of bed.
Oh.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Rix. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
Well, I could, but I have to go unlock these memories now. I had a feeling that her awakening would trigger that. Is Sam Node here? No, Sam Node's not in cryo. Had a feeling that was what was going to happen. Alright, so let's go. I think Sam Node is in the habitational deck. That's the docking bay. It's not operations. I think it's habitational. Habitation deck. Habitational. Habitation.
On various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas.
I want to see what these triggers are. Yeah, this is it. Only got 1 more or 2 more? I want to at least complete this. Hi, Sam.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Gian Garson said? The code word is fulcrum.
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Please the hobo, please the hobo. Measure if it's elusive, man.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son, Garrus. He works there now.
Garrus!
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you, and then 7. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
Though we'll keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right,
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right. Hey, Sam. Transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Holy shit.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
Sam, this is the best news I've heard in a long time.
It is indeed cause for optimism, although Alec did not want to raise hopes prematurely. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth Riley.
So this was Dad's plan?
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Sara could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Now we know what G.N. Garson meant, that something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
But why was G.N. Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was, or is, the Benefactor?
Unknown.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling. Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
Holy shit, man. This is fucking sick. Garrus's father, we finally met him. Garrus, I'm Garrus Carriman, this is my rectum. Well, we gotta check this shit out.
Father's personal logs.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. So was our mysterious Benefactor.
Alec, this is G.N. Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our Benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are. All these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now.
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
I know that noise.
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. May God save.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arms made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR-2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy, and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
Oh, man. We still know who the benefactor is, though. Well, we just had a fucking ridiculous amount of revelations, and I'll be back with more in just a sec.